Sì?
Ja, ja, ciao. Sì. Guarda.
Hello?
Znači kad ne vihta prinac.
Just a second. I'm here?
Ja, zie je.
Hello? Do you hear me? I have my hair still wet a little bit. Hello Moose, hello Carrie, hello Nana Doris, Mel, hello, Mona Rosa Arjo, Gail, Janet, hello, happy birthday Janet. I saw that you have a birthday today, like Lee. Hello Linda, hello Maria, hello Amazon, Robert, Cynthia, hello Linda Gutowski, Nikia. What an interesting name. Hello Deborah, Sarah, Marcy. Long time no see. Long time. Not so long time, but I had some health problems a few weeks ago, and my clock. Hello Muhammad, hello Doug, hello Bam. Today it's a little different live. I will show you some hello clock, yes. Yes, thank you Jen, I'm feeling better. Rajko, it's okay because I see on my screen really blurry image. You see?
Ja, oké.
Okay. So I still, learning about my equipment. It's different than before. I did lives on my phone, and now I use this Atom thing, and it's a little different, but hopefully I will everything be okay. So I will show you some dry paintings that I remembered, even that I did. You hear this? It's a storm. So hopefully everything will be okay. Hopefully it will not be. If Janet, you are buffering, it should be okay. I don't know, because my line is really good, so I hope that it's everything okay. But the storm is here, so hopefully everything will be okay. If I will fall down my internet connection, you will have to understand that it's not in my power to help. So hopefully we will not be long, because in an hour, I think, Sarah Mac has have a premiere too, and if you miss the premieres before, Mina had the premiere, and Karen and Gina, and Karen from Waterfall Acrylics, of course, and Lee did the pendulum pour. So hello BMG Artistry, first time in live chat. Hello to Florida, Myers, Florida. So first of all, I will show you some dry paintings, and then you can ask me if you have any questions, because it's hard to answer questions while I'm pouring live. That's why here and there I do this Q&A thing that you can ask me, and I can answer, and I have a big screen, so I will be able probably to see your questions, and if the one who will type the question, please use capital letters. Rajko, to so velike tiskane. Tisti bojo spraševali.
Ja.
Da noš mislil, da se derajo, pa jih dol ne. So that I will see, you know, but not, we will not start with questions yet. First to my dry paintings, and then you can ask your questions. And please use hello Ronelle, capital letters, that I will be able to see more clearly, you know, your questions. So, whoa! I just throw something. Have to wipe this. Kaj?
Na telefonu kaj se ne štima.
Ja, ne vem, ker sem rukla vse skupaj. Okay. This is done. That's how it is in life, you know? So, last live that I did those two paintings, and I will show them like that, because this is the rabbit one, you know, where the rabbit appears. It was an open cup, but a little thing.
Imaš vprašanja?
Ne. Aha, yeah. A little, what is the word, mosquito or somebody ruined it, you see? You can't see if you look it up far, but you see the rabbit. So this is the rabbit one. And then I did an open cup and did some finger dips. This is this one dried. These finger dip flowers, if you remember. So with the rainbow colors, kind of. So this is this one dry. I really love how this kind of cells stayed with those rings. So this is this one. And what I did, I don't know the order. This was the dip on the oval canvas. I still didn't paint my sides. I don't know what I even experiment with this one, but this is the dry result. I'm a little, you know, because it's a long time ago. Not so long, but I know that with this one I did a reverse flower dip on the glass, shot glass, without a base, that I just start pouring on the glass, you know. So this is this one. It dried really beautiful. This is gold, you know, but it's hard to show on camera, the gold. So this is this one. For some of them I remember what it was, but not for all of them. And then I did those colander pours. And this is the first one. You see, I did get some brown out, and I'm not quite happy about that. But with different colors, it gives a little really interesting pattern. And the flower in the middle is nice. So this is this one, and I did the black and pearl white one with the same technique. This is this one dried. This is a little 8-inch round. I like this flower in the middle. I will play with this colander thing some more. And when I put the colander, you know, on the little canvas, just to drip, you see the bird here, and a lot of you saw a smiley here in the middle, but here is a bird, you see it? So this is this one. And the one I did, this is the first one that I did with the colander thing, and I really didn't like those worms, so after I stopped filming my video I just roll a marble through, and now it's kind of better, you see, because I wrecked this worms with the marble. So this was my first attempt. I almost forgot that this one was the first one. If you remember, it was really weird with those worms here. This is this, and I did this copper one that didn't turn out as I hoped, the black and white and copper. I will try that again and add copper between every color, you know, because I did end up with a lot of gray that I don't like, and I did one ribbon here because it was, I don't know. So this is the final result of that. And I know that I did this wandering straight pour with pearl white. I just tried to show you these lines in pearl white because it's really, but pearl white, you know, mixed with some greenish blue, I think, or cerulean blue, and it was some copper, just some leftover paints. A lot of you said that this one reminds you of a tropical flower or something, and it really does. I just try to show you the copper showing through. No. So this is this one. And my experiment on the napkin. So napkin is not completely dry yet. If you remember that I will try to do something with the napkin, but it's not completely, this is how it looks on the other side. It's not completely dry yet, so I don't know what I will do. I still don't know what I will do. I have some ideas, and this is the canvas that I dipped on this napkin. And because napkin soak up a lot of paint, you know, I did get a little different pattern kind of, but I still love the colors and love the lacing. So this is this one, and the last one is the one from my yesterday's collaboration. Have to be quite far with Kathleen from Cos Creation. If you didn't check this do's and don'ts challenge, you can still. So I will just try to show you those cells there. I did a swipe that I normally don't, so I was just going safe here, just some, because I had to have a negative space, so just think to do some kind of city in the dark look or whatever. But cells turned out quite interesting. And you know, this painting is done with the same colors, you see, but here is much more blue showing through than here. So these are the dry paintings, and now is the time if you have any questions that I can answer. Hello, Kathleen. I was just talking about our collaboration. Hi, Sarah. So I see Sarah Mack is here. I believe, Sarah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that you have an auction preview in about an hour after my live. Correct me if I'm wrong. Art with Jen. Probably I will have to do an auction soon because I don't have any space left.
Ti vprašanje ponove, veš, kaj piše.
Kaj?
Ti vprašanje ponove, kaj čuje.
Yeah. I have really a lot of paintings that, you know, because I do love to experiment. I love to do a lot of paintings, but, you know, I have really a lot of them. So probably next month I will have an auction. So I saw a question about new baby. Ota is great. Marina is she has a lot to do, you know, with the little baby. So one day she will find time to tell you a little bit about her, I think, but they are both great. So this was this. How is the new baby? I answered that. Can you do a dahlia flower painting? Ellie Chair. Can you do a dahlia flower painting with blue and lime green? I can try. I can try to do that. I have to have this in my head. Who is live at 5? Dina. Sarah Mack has a premiere after mine. I believe that it's her preview for her auction. Hello, Mina. Lily Flower, can you do a tulip, please? I tried the tulip flower back then, probably about 2 years ago, and maybe I can try again, because now I probably know a lot more, because you know, if you pour for a year or two, you develop, you learn new things, and maybe it's really, not maybe, I think that it's really good to try the same thing that you did 2 years ago with all this knowledge and all these experiences that you have now. So I remember that I did just a dip in kind of a, so with some purpose. But I will try again. Acrylic Creations by Juwiti. Can you show the cup you pour over when you do your reverse flower dip? Of course I can. I have just the black ones left, but they are white, transparent, but I have just this one. It's a flower-shaped cup. If somebody is interested in those cups, and if you can't find it, you can contact Doris from ATDF Designs. She has them and she sells them, I believe. Doris, correct me if I'm wrong. Doris is a moderator. So Kathleen from Cos Creations, can we get your pouring medium in the States? No, because I did, you know, some experiments, and the closest thing that I find out, no, Doris did, but I tried. It's the mixture of American Flat Floetrol and Flat Emulsabond, AB Emulsabond. Doris can put those links to those products in the description box. This is the flower with this Emulsabond and Floetrol. But you know, because I mix Boesner and this thing, this is acrylic emulsion and it is hydrosol, and I believe that this is the ingredient that you can get in States. But we paint our walls with this and we are all okay, so probably it's not, you know, something wrong with it, but just it's not okay for States. And the other thing, my binder, you know, it's a Boesner binder, that it's European thing too, and you can't buy this in States and they don't ship to States. So I don't know, maybe I will try to mix some and sell or something, I don't know. So this was, oh, Amanda, melting 3-ring pour. I'm yelling, Raiko says that I'm yelling, because I think that I have to. Hello, Canela. Because I think that I have to yell, because you are in States and I'm in Slovenia, joking. I always yell when I talk to Messenger with somebody. I always yell, so you just tell me that I'm yelling if I will be too loud. The melting 3-ring pour. When I stopped this video, I was so disappointed at myself because I totally messed it. And then I just tried to pour some paints on and everything, and nothing worked, and I just scrape everything. But I really see a potential with this melting ring, but I have to do it a little differently. So I will definitely do this week another one. So I promise that I will leave it to dry, because I didn't this one. So sorry. Jane, any chance you would ever consider becoming a distributor for your binder? I think that there can be a problem because of the customs, you know. Because some ingredients that you are in the binder and in this my emulsion are not allowed in other countries, you know. It's the same with us. In some stuff or medicine or something that you have in States, it's not allowed here in Slovenia. So, you know, or Europe, I should say, because European Union has the same, you know, restrictions, or how can I say, for the products. And if I would ship this to anybody, to anyone in States, probably the customs would make a problem. I did, when I had giveaways, you know, I did give away my pouring medium, but I did write, I put it in the squeeze bottle and I write that it's PVA glue, and it was okay. But I don't know, this was just, you know, few of them. Maybe I will think about to I don't know, selling my pouring medium. But you have to know that these products all the products in Europe are more expensive than in States. So for 5 liters of this binder, 5 liters is how many ounces? I don't know, 10, 12, I don't know. If somebody knows how much is 5 liters in ounces, I pay about $55, but the emulsion is not so probably for 1 liter, this is 33 ounces of my pouring medium, probably costs me 5 liters is 170 ounces. Really? I don't know. So it's I probably pay about $12 for 1 liter for 33 ounces of my pouring medium. So even if I will sell this, it would not be cheap, you know, and the shipping would be about $20 for 1 liter. So I think that nobody would buy a liter of pouring medium for $50. So this is it. Next question.
Edina za rostera pa utajna svetovlja, kaj nameri si.
I'm just looking if there are some new questions. Pearl white, Joy. Is your pearl white Amsterdam? No. Yes, I have pearl white Amsterdam. I will just find it. But that, no, I don't know if I still have it. Oh, probably I have. But this is Amsterdam pearl white. This is just their pearl white, but this one is not the one that I use. I mix my own pearl white, and I mix 1 part Vallejo pearl medium to 1 part titanium white from Amsterdam. But for the lacing you can mix just Vallejo pearl medium to your pouring medium, and you will get some lacing, because if you will watch Kathleen's Cost Creation yesterday's video that she did this ring pours, you will see that she got some lacing from that too. And Doris, I believe that Vallejo pearl medium in States they can buy in Blix. It's the right Blix. Yes, it's 1.3 gallon is 5 liters. Yes, thank you. Pips would buy, Fiona, Kathleen says. Maybe, but you know, here in Europe all things are more expensive than in States. Unfortunately, we pay a lot more for paints than you in States. So, and all these products I had in my head that I will buy, because I know that Amsterdam has a binder, acrylic binder. But I don't know how expensive it is, because Amsterdam things are expensive. Maybe I can try to buy this binder and mix it with this emulsibond, because I know that emulsibond, flawed emulsibond, creates some lacing too. So, Ellie Chair, Fiona, do you use shiny metallic colors to paint? I use metallics. I use all kind of metallics. If you want to get some lacing or something, Extreme Sheen are really good for lacing. But other metallics, I really love Pebeo metallics. Pebeo iridescent precious gold is the most beautiful gold that I can imagine for my taste. So, and all iridescent. And I did got some, these little piggy pigments. I will try to do, Shelly was kind and sent me, you know, some samples, not samples, some pigments to try. And I was thinking what to do, and I will probably try this week mix this little piggy pigments with the bloom pouring medium and my pearl white with my pouring medium, and try to do reverse flower dips or something. So this week this little piggy pigments will be on the menu too. Because you know, I'm struggling with those. I love pigments because they are so shiny and so beautiful, but I struggle with color art. So maybe I will have more luck with those. Kelly Monk, what are your favorite paint brands? I mostly use Amsterdam paints because I can buy all the shades of Amsterdam paints, and I love Winsor & Newton paints. And I love Artist Colors paints, but those paints you unfortunately can't buy in States. These are those, you know. They are from Slovakia or Czech Republic, I'm not sure. And they are really nice, thick paints, shiny, like kind of, you see, and they are thick. They're similar like golden paints, but they are not so expensive. They are not cheap, but they are not so expensive than golden paints. And I have some golden paints that Mina sent me some, and Karen. So golden paints are definitely the best, but you know, we can buy it here in Slovenia. So I'm looking for a next question. Yes, Doris, true. I use Cadence metallic paints too. I totally forgot. How do I finish my paintings? I use spray varnish or resin, but with resin, ne mi zmešati, ker ne zgubim. Kaj?
Spustilci se sem.
Ja ne, tukaj kodr sem nehala.
Dobro.
Kaj sem pa spustila?
Da, nas prišel, kam još metalik za soboj.
Oh, what are... Just a second, Kathleen. What are those beautiful metallics behind you? I have to see what is behind me. Oh! Those are our craft metallics from our craft store, and I started with those, you know, with the lacing, because pearl metallic white, but I don't have it anymore, gave me the first lacing, so that's how I started. But those are just, you know, craft paints that I don't use a lot anymore, because the other colors are prettier. So probably you saw those. Okay. Yes, finish my painting. So normally I use this Montana spray varnish, canvas varnish. And normally I use gloss or satin one. And you know, I do this outside normally when it's nice weather, and I just, if canvas is here, you just go, you know, like that, and then like that, and leave it to dry. And they are, I have one finished that it will go to Doris. because the lady that bought this one on auction didn't respond, so it will go to Doris. So this is the finish, gloss finish of my spray varnished painting. And what I like is that it's not any, you know, brush marks. If you use spray varnish, you see on the light there is no brush marks, and it's non-yellowing, and it's just the easiest way to varnish your paintings, for my opinion. Or I do resin some, but I'm still struggling with resin. This one is resin that you just don't see anything, just reflection. It's almost perfect, but not perfect yet. So these are two ways that I finish my paintings.
Linda Lambert, it's your binder PVA.
Linda Lambert, is your binder PVA? I will try to read what it says on my binder. High quality synthetic resin dispersion binder. Thick consistency, can be thinned with water, causes hardly any smell, miscible to produce acrylic paints that are insoluble with water when dried, and as primer ground on fabric, supports for painting. This is what it says on my binder. You see? So what is my binder? And it's not anything, it's not any ingredients in it, but I don't know what it will, you know, what it would happen, what would it happen if I would try to ship this to States and label it as Boesner binder or something, because I labeled, when I shipped my pouring medium to Doris and to Mina and to Sarah, I labeled it like a PVA glue. I lied because, you know, so thank you, Justine. Justine said, I love your garden and yard. Yes, I just show you those, you know, we have chickens and ducks down a little away from our house, but they have a lot of space and they enjoy. Janet says hello, Raiko. They're nice. How do you spell? Gary Peter, how do you spell product the tub? I don't understand what that means. Calibank, in the States I use Krylon Triple T clear glaze. It's a high gloss, okay. Just looking. How do you heat proof your coasters? Linda Murphy. Coasters, I use this stone coat. Doris sent me this stone coat resin. You know, it's a heat resistant. I know that it is because Karen from Waterfall Acrylics use it too. But you have to wait, I think that Karen says, a week or so before you put something really hot on that. So you have to use resin, hot resistant. Unbound Randy, link to the artist paints. I know that you are from Netherlands, so probably you can order them. if you will message me on Facebook, I will send you a link, because I order it on some online shop that I know that it's translated to more than, you know, it's not just for Slovenia, it's for other countries too, because I know that they have the same online store in Serbia and other countries. So you can message me and I will send you the link. I will not send you, I will give you the link. So this was Randy. Jen says that she found a very comparable paint to artist here in USA. You can buy pots of incredibly thick and highly pigmented paints from myartscape.com. Okay. Ellie, my birthday is March 9th, and so this year is over. So next year, when March 9th will come, I will turn 50. So wow,
welcome to club.
What the time flows when I get to this 50. Okay. Just looking for. Okay, Randy. Okay, Doris will talk about this resin. Thank you, Ellie. Ellie says that I look young, except my hairs. My hair tells you that I'm not so young. So, and because I have a little few pounds to more, my skin is not joking. I'm not that kind of person, you know, that it would say, oh, I'm 50. No, I'm not, because I don't feel inside me. I don't feel that I'm 50, you know, because I'm still a silly person, and I'm not that, you know, I just don't feel. I still love rock and roll. I still love to be, you know, a little wild, born to be wild. So, but sometimes my body tells me that, you know, I'm not that young anymore. So, Kelly Monk, do you paint every day? And when you are not painting, are you thinking about the next project? Yes, I'm painting every day, almost every day. When I was sick 2 weeks ago, I didn't, because I just didn't, you know, I just couldn't be in my studio. But otherwise, yes, my brain constantly, you know, doing that. Oh, and I see totally different thing, and I think, oh, maybe I should do this in pouring. I don't know how to explain. That's why I fell in love in this type of art, because it just never-ending story for me, you know, because it just, that's why I love to try new things. I love to experiment. I'm not that kind of, you know, person that would do just one kind of pours and then, you know, I forgot on some technique and I again do it, because those flip cups with silicone, I didn't do it for almost a year, and now I'm still in love with this. I'm again in love with the cells and all these things. So I'm just not thinking like a project, you know, like, because when I go to my studio, I normally film everything normally. Some things, you know, when you just something just don't go like you want, and you turn off your camera and then you just throw something on canvas, and sometimes turned out really nice. But normally I just love to experiment, and I film everything and show to you. You know, that's why you see some failed pours too, because that's how it is in fluid art. If you want to learn, and if you want to come to the thing that you will be comfortable with your consistency and everything, you have to experiment. It's not, you know, that you watch somebody and you will say, okay, she mixed this and that and this, and I will throw this and it will be perfect. No, it will not be. Maybe it will be, but not for me. And these experiments, you know, I'm not thinking about I will do this project because of viewers or you, or I just share what I do with you. You know, it's not my preference that I have to do something to please you. Or how can I say, maybe this is not even right thing to say, but I don't disrespect you with this, but I just do what I love to do, experiment and share this with you, that we can learn together and you can learn with me. And I just share my part. It's a part of me, Fiona the artist, that I share with you all. It's like a vlog or something, but mostly of my art, not the whole, you know, thing around me. So it's not necessarily, okay, this will be my next project. It's just, you know, tomorrow I will try that, and then I come to my studio and do totally another thing. But that's how it is, you know. I'm just following my, you know, this artist in me. Okay, I want to try that. That's why sometimes, you know, I'm just mumbling because I totally forgot that I'm filming myself. Just looking for Dina. Yes, age is just a number. Rajkovski vidu kako vprašanje.
Yeah, to Janet Skidmore. What do you use to seal the paintings?
To sam drugo bilo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just looking. Janet Skidmore, what do you use to seal the paintings? I use this. Sam že prej razlagala, ne bom še enkrat. This is a spray varnish. It's the easiest way for me and it works great. So
Zatesnjenje slik je to.
kaj?
Zatesnjenje ščenih zalogaš.
Ne, sealing je to. I'm not sure what you are talking about, Randy and Jen. Sandy, my first time here, you are the first person I watched pour. Now I am addicted to it. Thank you. You're welcome. Probably this is not the right word to say, because addiction, of course, is not a nice thing, but I'm addicted to pouring too. So if we can say this addicted, I think that we consider that we are addicted because our brain constantly brainstorming about pouring. But addiction is something that it's bad, and I think that this is not a bad thing because it's relaxing. It's, you know, you throw something and maybe wake up an artist in you that you even didn't know that you have, you know, because art is not just if you can try, you can draw a tree or a flower or something. I think that this is art too. Some people think that it's not, but I think that it is, because it's more and more, fluid art becomes more and more intentional. It's not just an accidental art, you know, that maybe it was at the beginning more, you know, just throw something on canvas and what will happen will happen. I think that we all grown so much in these past few years, and that it is more intentional, if this is the right word. So I believe that this is art. So what I was talking about, oh, addiction. So I think that you can say addicted, because I say this too, but I think that it's just that it's so not comforting. It's comforting thing for me, you know, to put something on the canvas that looks nice. So, and it just, you know, growing and growing and growing. So I fell in love. It's a therapy. Yes, I agree, Lily. Dina, I am one of the leaders of Celebrate Recovery. I don't want to recover from this. I'm addicted and I haven't poured the first canvas. Yes, we can create a group. Hello, I'm Fiona. I'm pouring addicted. So,
Co masz to? En Arnet.
kaj?
En Arnet. Više gore.
Kaj? No, najdem. Kaj pa je? Kaj pa piše?
Gdje od ovdje slika?
I'm just looking for, because Raiko said that it's another question that I didn't saw. Just a second. Huh? Just a second, Rajko, kaj bo to? Malo pa je dol, no, prosim. Dol. Linda, gotovo.
Ne, te boš.
Ja, zdaj ne vem, kje si ostal, ne? I saw Linda Gotovski. Do you mix your paints days ahead? How long do you keep them? I have paints, some in my squeeze bottles, and they last for a year or more. And I have some paints, you know, that I cover with my gloves, and they last for weeks. Now that it's hot, maybe not so long. And so, normally I don't mix paints the day before, because with my pouring medium I don't get a lot of air bubbles in it. But if I would use glue, because I know when I mixed my paints with glue, it was a lot of air bubbles, I would mix them day before. But just, this is the thing that I was talking before. I'm not, you know, yes, I have a ton of ideas in my head, but when I come to my studio with an idea, I sit down, look at my wall when I have my paints, and then I start to choose. So, you know, and I choose the color that will be my leading color, and then I add colors to that. So normally I just mix them right before I pour. So, but it could be a problem if you use glue, because you have a lot of air bubbles in them. Raiko said that it was a question about where I sell my art, and I didn't see it.
En Arnet.
Kdo?
En Arnet.
En Arnet or something like that. You can always contact me if you like some of my paintings on the email or Facebook. You have all the contacts in the description box and in every of this video. And every few months I have a live auction. So Ellie says, why would someone put a dislike? Don't like when you don't watch everybody as their best. Sometimes, you know, when I put that I will have a premiere and in a few minutes I have a thumb down. So this is, you know, YouTube, it's not just a nice thing. You have to have hard skin. So for anybody who will start a YouTube channel or thinking about it, it's not all about the nice things, you know. People are rude sometimes, and some people just don't like you and think that they have to show this, you know. I never in my life did this on any post, any video, because if I don't like it I just pass. But that's me, you know, and I understand that, and they have right, you know. That's why the thumb down is. But
za koledor. Jane Brown.
just a second. No vidim right.
Daj gor, ki tu učiš tako pišejo, ne veš, odide to. Zdaj, ki mi je napisano.
Raiko says that somebody asked about
Jane Browner.
Jane Browner about calendars. Calendar, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Just a second. Jane Browner. Yes, I saw that. Canela has those calendars. Yes, I did consider to doing a calendar. Last year we were too late, but this year I think that I will do a collection of my flowers, 12 flowers for a calendar. I think so. So it will be.
Chair, what's your favorite color?
Ellie Share. Do you speak any other languages? Yes, I speak a little German, I speak Croatian, I speak a little Hungarian. Hungarian. What else? Serbian a little bit, and this will be it. Thank you, Karen. Okay. Can you share how you clean up your tools, table and area? Jennifer. Ellie, I learned some in school and some we learned because we were at former Yugoslavia. So I forgot just one thing. So when I talked about those, you know, YouTube thing, I saw that my moderator Moose Crazy Canvas, it's just a little from 1,000 subscribers. You know that 1,000 subscribers is border, not border, where you can get monetized. So probably she will be really grateful if some of you will check her channel and maybe subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing, but helps us, you know. This was just a thing. So I think that I answered most of your questions. You're welcome, Moose. I'm really that kind of, you know, I love to help. So Yes, Gail. I think that I don't know, I'm subscribed to, I don't know, probably 900 channels. I don't know, because I love to support, you know. It costs me nothing to you know, click this subscribe button, and if I can help somebody with click this subscribe button, I do so. And normally when I go watch video, first thing I hit a thumbs up, because it doesn't cost me nothing and I can maybe give to somebody something. So it's just, you know, like it is. And you can check Doris, my moderator Doris too, and subscribe if you want to. Eugenia, I'm quite okay. I have some problems with my shoulder, but okay. This is just, you know, when we speak about this. So I will say that this will be, who is Moose? It's a moderator here. It's a Moose, crazy Moose. It's so weird name for me. Just a second. Moose Crazy's Flowing Canvas. Crazy and Mom, thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. So I will say that this will be it for today. Maybe I can do sometimes, you know, answering some questions and then do some pour, but not today, because, and now I'm inviting you all to go to Sarah Mac's channel. She has a premiere, and see you on the next one. I hope that if you have any questions, you can, sometimes, you know, I get a lot of comments on YouTube, and sometimes I don't see all of the comments because it's a lot, and if I feel bad someday or something, thank you, Judy, and I don't answer questions, there are 200 more, and sometimes I just don't see. Dark lights are, thank you. So this will be it for today, and love you all, and see you on the next one. Thank you all for coming, and bye. Rajko, ti možeš to ugasiti. Si? Še kar se vidim tle. Nekaj moraš še klikati, no. Zdaj pa ja.